Assalamu alaikum, I'm Hina Eijaz. Welcome to Discover Pakistan's Eid transmission. And the transmission's called Eid in Pakistan. Of course, the guests who are present in this transmission in this particular slot are not from Pakistan, are either living in Pakistan or are visiting in Pakistan or have been on and off in Pakistan. I will not be asking them traditional orthodox questions, which I normally do, that why are you here in Pakistan? How long are you here for? When are you going back? Where are you from? What do you do? Yes, I may ask what do you do, but there'll be more to it today because it's Eid time. We'll discover their fun side also. So, without any further delay, I shall introduce to you who I've had on my show before as well, Lorna and Hassan Ghazali. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, welcome to the show. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
And on this side, I have Tim Blight and Ryan Ferrick. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Well, Tim, you can do a very good wa alaikum salam, I believe.
Wa alaikum salam.
Because you've been in Pakistan for some time now, on and off. He's the one. Yes, this is the
me.
one.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and Ryan, welcome back again.
Thank you.
And this time on Eid.
Eb, thank you so much and Eid Mubarak to you.
Thank you. And I see you've also adapted to the accent well here.
Somewhat, yeah.
Well,
I've been
4
trying.
months have done something well at least, huh?
Of course.
And you've been around quite a bit in Pakistan now from the last time that we met?
A fair amount. I've had the chance to visit Wagah border, Katas Raj, Kartarpur, Sheikhupura, and also I just came back from Hunza a few days ago.
Wow. So you've been really on the go.
I've been pretty busy and I've been having a good time at it too.
And you bought some Pakistani attire as well.
Oh, I love my Pakistani attire.
You do, right?
I think I have a very rapidly growing Shalwar Kameez collection. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
You going to take it back with you?
I think I am going to take it back with me. And honestly, I think it's perfect for the weather we've been having lately. So.
Yes, yes. There's a reason for this kind of cut and the fabric. So
Of course.
there's some reason behind it and you know it well now.
I know it well, I feel it well, and I try to wear it as often as I can, honestly.
You're comfortable in it, right?
I'm extremely
So
comfortable
you're taking
in it.
some gifts back home, I mean shalwar kameezes and some traditional, souvenirs.
Of course, I'm going to take back whatever my family needs and requires.
Right.
And I'm going to take and keep a lot of these for me.
So any development on Urdu since the last
Any
time again we met?
development on Urdu? I mean, I continue...
You can say Eid Mubarak, you can say Wa alaikum assalam, as I heard.
Yeah, I can say a fair number of things. I've been taking classes a little while here, and I also studied some Hindi and Urdu before coming to Pakistan.
Wow. And the good news is Tim has taught English here, so I'm sure you can do English to Urdu as well, Tim.
I can.
Right,
Certainly
so
can,
you've just
but-
met Tim, the right person to further brush up upon your Urdu, English to Urdu skills, I'd say that.
Okay.
And Lorna, I believe you know a lot now. It's been 2 years here.
I'm still getting there, still learning. So yeah, I need to keep practicing and getting better and better. But my Urdu is still developing, isn't it?
So Hassan, has she learned to cook some Pakistani stuff in the meantime? I mean, it's a question. I mean, this is not gender-based. I mean, I'm just asking because, I'd personally get very offended if somebody would ask me that. But I mean, have you explored into Pakistani cuisine in terms of cooking, learning?
I've done some learning, haven't I?
She's really excelled at eating it,
Yes.
I'd say.
Very
I think
good.
that's really
No,
good.
that's the kind of
my best
answer
skill.
I wanted to hear as a woman. Very good, Lorna. You've
My best skill. I
You've
can
done
eat
well.
lots of it. Yeah.
Yes, for the new age woman. Excellent.
That's it,
Do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
and
cook,
it
just
does help.
eat.
Like Hassan is a very good cook, so
Excellent.
I have less need for cooking. He cooks very well for me.
The gender roles are reversed. I do the cooking, she does the eating.
Yes.
It's quite
No,
good.
I'm sure it's not like that. Lorna is a lovely person and she looks, she takes good care of you as well. So,
Absolutely.
So right, so Lorna, you're very familiar with the Eid tradition. You had Eid here last year.
Yes.
Yeah, but unfortunately, because of the pandemic, things have been different in Pakistan.
yeah.
But festivity remains the same. You've attended many weddings here also in the past 2 years, I believe.
Yeah, we've been lucky to attend weddings and they've been great experiences. It's been so much fun from getting outfits ready, then being with all the family and just getting to experience it all. So yeah, it's been very good fun going to
Eid
weddings.
for you in Pakistan is?
It's all about family. We've been spending time with family. We're lucky we're at home we keep it small, we keep it with obviously the
Yes, of
pandemic.
course. We all must
small.
remember, and we are constantly emphasizing on the fact that yes, do celebrate Eid, because as soon as the month of Ramzan ends, that's how we celebrate the end of Ramzan through Eid. But please do not forget to follow SOPs. Please do not go into big crowds. Do not hug and greet people. Keep social distancing. Wear your mask when you're out in public. I know we're not wearing masks right now, but believe you me, right before going on air, I couldn't recognize who's who, like, except for Lorna, obviously. But, we are following SOPs thoroughly and very, very strictly. So you must do that. Please अपने मास्क पहने रखिए, बड़े-बड़े गैदरिंग्स में ना जाएं, बाजारों को अवॉइड कीजिए, जितनी हो सके उतनी कम खरीदारी करें. मैंने भी इस दफ़ा पुराने कपड़े पहने. I'm wearing last year's clothes, actually the year before. And why not? It's okay to do that. Yeah. Learn to be okay with that. और अगर आप ऐसा कर लेंगे तो इस वबा से बच जाएंगे और दूसरों को भी बचाएंगे, अपने घर वालों को बचाएंगे. So I hope I was very clear, but I hope they listen to me, right? So Lorna, you're familiar with Eid. So what's the most yummiest thing that you've had or tried Eid last year or this year?
Oh, well, this year the best thing I've been having is shola. We had it made at home the other day, didn't we? Oh, I think I keep it lunch and dinner. I've been having that dish.
It's a very special thing. It's something that my mother makes.
Especially.
It's a mix of dals and chicken and all.
Wow.
And it's very spicy.
That's mouth-watering.
It is. We have some at home. You're welcome to come
Really?
round and try.
I would like to.
And that's, I think, something that Lorna's really enjoyed.
Yes.
And we asked for it. Please, Mom, can you cook that for us?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And she's sweet
Special.
enough to make it for you guys.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
lovely.
Lucky, very lucky.
Lovely. So how's the Ramzan routine for the two of you?
Oh, wow. I'd say the Ramzan routine has been very intense this year. Hitherto, we've been in Abu Dhabi, where it's more of the lavish buffets and the meals you go out to, the iftars, the suhoors,
Yes.
exactly. And then, the shisha and all that through the night.
There's a lot of festivity. Ramzan's really celebrated
For
there.
sure. But I must say that this Ramzan has been very different, A, because of the pandemic.
Yes,
B,
worldwide.
Yes, and B, we had a very close family member. We lost them to COVID.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And after that, of course, what you saw was that during that period, family did come together in a socially distant way. The funeral was on Zoom. This was a technologically advanced
That just
thing.
makes sense if people learned that and adapted that practice.
Absolutely. And so we adapted to that as well.
Even your wedding, I remember.
Absolutely, it was live streamed. It was live.
What a
was
trend
an
you guys
online-
set. I think we must all learn from that. There's no
sure.
harm. As long as you guys are happily married, that's what matters.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that Lorna earlier said that this Eid was all about family, and you just said that you didn't even go buying any clothes. You were wearing clothes from earlier. That's the point. It's not about extravagance.
Yes.
It's about family and love and happiness and joy wherever you can find it. And if you can't find it, then find it within yourself.
If you
Because
can't do
that's the
that,
whole
then
purpose.
you don't need to show it off.
There you go.
We all try. Probably this pandemic has taught us that you don't need to be extravagant and a big show off and window dress to prove a point to the world that yes, I own this and I can do this and I can do that. It's happiness within. Have you achieved that? What are you going to achieve with such a big wedding? What are you going to achieve with the most expensive Eid clothes? Right, I may sound like, some preacher here. I'm not trying to preach. I'm just trying to prove a point, because now it's the health of the elders, health of our children, our health, everybody's health involved. We're all in it now together. So we got to join hands and work towards it by following SOPs. And doesn't matter if you missed out on Eid clothes this year, does not matter. So the wedding that these people had, Hassan and Lorna, they set an example. It was just not just a national example, I think an international example, because the wedding took place via social media. We all joined in. It was so much fun to watch. Doesn't matter if we didn't meet physically, but they protected so many souls from getting infected. imagine what could have happened. And it happens and has happened at weddings that have taken place during this pandemic. I think that's evil and that's criminal to the human race. So in order to save the next generation and the human race, please avoid it, at least for now. It's not much, it's not a lot that's being asked of people to do.
You raise
so.
a good point. I mean, Ramzan is all about restraint. It's not about food or not eating or not drinking. It is about restraint. So why can't we carry that forward into this Eid and restrain ourselves from
restraint. I mean, you're not obligated. Where is it written that you gotta go and buy new clothes? You don't have to step out into the markets. It's not compulsory. Yes, do celebrate, and when the right time arrives, do go out at the shopping markets and buy some new clothes if you can afford it.
Or online these
But
days.
not right now. Not right now. Save yourselves. Save us. Save the next generation, please. It's a lesson from God, I say. You're from Australia.
That's right, yes.
So let me come to some typical questions, shall I?
Okay.
So,
I'm
where
ready.
in Australia?
From Sydney originally.
So what do you miss the most about Sydney?
The obvious answer would be my family.
Yes,
But
obviously.
apart from my family and friends, the coffee.
The coffee?
The coffee.
So what do you do about coffee here? And you've been here for a while.
I know, and there is good coffee in Pakistan, but it's not.
You're being so nice, thank you,
but
because we're a tea nation.
It's not about the quality, but it's the fact that in Australia it is just on every street corner, the
Yes.
same way like
It's a
chai
coffee
is here.
drinking nation.
Exactly. So here I have chai.
So the karak chai, who beats that?
Well, exactly.
I mean,
and I
karak
love
chai,
it.
isn't it better?
And I love it.
Isn't it
So,
better?
Certainly
I'm just
while
trying
I'm
to
here.
convince you to say yes.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. And I love it. And I can make a great cup of chai.
Ryan, have you tried our karak chai?
Of course.
And what do you think? Isn't it better than coffee?
I would say so, yeah.
Yes. You'd say so or you'd say?
I would say it's better than coffee.
Very good, yeah. We're going to give you a hamper by the end of it. It's Eid. I mean, I'm not bribing you, obviously. It's Eid. It's a giveaway. So, and it has tea in it. Well, I'm lying. There's no hamper.
I was just about. Really?
No, Hassan's going to invite us all over. And Lorna's going to, be a good hostess, and we'll have some nice dinner there.
And chai.
So, well, that's again a joke. Or are you serious? You're inviting us?
We're always serious.
Always serious.
Oh, wow.
You get tea
So you
and
have to
coffee.
invite.
Yeah.
So good. We're sorted. We are so sorted. So, well, great. So you miss your family, but you have a very interesting story, Tim.
So
You've been coming on and off to Pakistan. You've been teaching English here. I see you wearing this amazing Pakistani attire, and you blended in well with our culture.
Well, thank
Wow.
you. Thank you. I mean, I love Pakistan. I simply love Pakistan. And for this, actually, I should give a shout out to my friend who designed this.
Really?
He is a.
You've already made designer friends, I see.
Yes.
Wow.
He is a. His name is Qazi Vakar, and
Lovely.
he is from Multan. And these were actually
how
inspired by
nice.
the tile art of Multan.
It's gorgeous.
So thank you. I love it, and thank you very much to him for allowing me to wear it. But I've been coming to Pakistan. I came here as a backpacker in 2006. And I arrived here and fell sick, so I had to leave early. And then I decided, well, I wanted to come back and see more of Pakistan, so I came back
Well,
another
you didn't
time.
fall sick because of Pakistan, right?
No,
It
no. It was
I'm just trying to
the
be
chicken
fair.
dish from hell.
Right. All right. So
But
yes.
I kept coming back to discover more and more of Pakistan, which I had missed. And ever since 2013, I've been coming here as an IELTS teacher, and I'm also a travel writer. So I've written a book about Pakistan as well.
Wow.
So-
I gotta read that. I
Yeah.
gotta get my hands on it.
The third edition of it will be out, inshallah, in the next couple of months, and I will make sure that there is a copy
So I
for
must
each
say,
one of you.
Pakistan and you, there's been true love in between. You're so passionate about Pakistan, discovering Pakistan. So you've
I
come
love
to
it.
the right channel. Discover Pakistan.
I'm happy to be here. I love it, and I'm happy to discover more of Pakistan.
But it's so nice to hear such positive, good stories, because obviously Pakistan, like I always say, is a hidden gem, a hidden jewel in the world. And like Tim has discovered it in his own way, I'm sure most of you can. And please try to do so. I'm just not referring to the international community here. In fact, I'm talking to Pakistani citizens as well, residents here as well, please go ahead and discover more in Pakistan, because there's so much to explore and so much to learn from it, from different regions, from different cultures, because there are cultures within cultures here. So go ahead, do that. You live once only. Ryan, yes, so tell us about your experiences in these 4 months. You said you just came back from Hunza.
I just came back from Hunza. I had a fantastic time in Hunza.
Right.
I think the highlight for me was probably trekking to Rakaposhi base camp.
Wow,
yeah.
you know things well here now.
I've
Yes.
done some hiking in the past, but I've never been in that kind of environment where you're up on kind of a mountain ledge and you just have the wind howling at you nonstop. There's
Wow.
a glacier spread out in front of you, snow on the peaks. So for me, that was a pretty fantastic experience.
Wow. So what's the best or some memory that I think that you'd carry on with you forever
From Hunza
out of
or
this
from
4-month
Pakistan in general?
experience? Sorry?
From Hunza or Pakistan in general?
Hunza is in Pakistan.
From Hunza or from the entirety of my trip
I'm
in
sorry, that was
Pakistan?
a joke.
Oh gosh, okay.
So, I mean, yes, from your entire journey so far.
Well, having visited many countries in the past, I think the highlight of Pakistan for me has just been being able to meet and interact with so many fantastic people. I've traveled and spent quite a lot of time in other countries in the subcontinent and in the region. This was my first time in Pakistan, and already I know it's not going to be my last time. I'm making
Wow,
plans
good
to
to
come
hear
back
that.
after another few months.
So I'm sure you'll be in our Eid show next year as well.
Of course.
Well, hopefully. So I have this feeling, I can envision it right now that Ryan's going to come back for every Eid. Right.
I'll try that. Maybe Tim will be here too. And
Yes. Lorna is here.
Eid regulars.
Right? Lorna and Hassan are here. So, well, great. So, what have you learned in the month of Ramzan while observing the traditions, the culture, the religious activity? I mean, what did you learn from it while being here? Any specific observations?
Well, this isn't my first Ramadan in a Muslim majority country. I've also spent Ramadan in Turkey and then in Kashmir.
But obviously, we have a cultural difference.
Of course, and so my impression is I think people in Pakistan, more than other countries I've been to, people take the Ramadan very seriously. And I think that I personally am impressed by the restraint that I see so many people from so many different social classes and categories practicing on a daily basis.
Right. So you're saying that, regardless of the social status,
Yes.
or whatever strata of the society
course.
they belong to, everybody comes on one page
Yes,
when
and
they're
everybody
fasting.
is united by their belief. And I see people who give up things which are hard to give up. Even at this point in time, I think everybody who's perhaps not in Hunza knows what the weather is getting like now. And I cannot imagine how difficult it must be for many people who are working outside or even just taking a jog to not even take a sip of water. So
Right.
for me, that kind of restraint, that kind of commitment to your system of belief is something which is very impressive.
I've always read this in books. I've always heard about it, probably on TV. But today, hearing it in person, I don't know how the ones behind the camera, the ones watching us on the TV screens hear this, or probably the way I've heard it before, but hearing it myself one-on-one right now, while Ryan was speaking, it's like an awakening right now. Just hearing the fact that we all come on the same page, we're all unified through this platform provided to us by our religion, obviously. I mean, it's just amazing to hear that, because we're unified regardless of our social class or status.
कि सफ में खड़े हो गए महबूद और एयाज.
Can you translate it for them, please? That'll be lovely.
In one line stood the master and the servant, in the simplest way, equality.
Well, beautifully narrated, Hassan, I must say that. How about having some fun? What do you guys say?
For sure.
So what's the craziest or the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten?
In Pakistan or in the
Anywhere,
world?
could be anywhere.
When I was in Uzbekistan, I ate horse pulao.
What?
Yes.
You
And-
ate a
yeah.
horse. Well,
I ate a
people
horse,
do it.
and I might just also qualify that by saying that the person who gave it to me told me that it was beef, and then I ate it, and then they told me that it was
So
horse.
you know what you can do? Whenever you have children, if you plan to have children, and if
Yeah.
you do have children, you can always scare them by saying, you know what, don't mess around with me. I've eaten a horse.
Exactly, I already do that with my friends.
You've done it. You're quite mischievous. You're quite mischievous. So Lorna, what's the weirdest, craziest thing you've ever eaten?
Well, it has to be here, and it's brain masala. And I thought in Scotland we have haggis,
Right.
which is sheep's lining, that sort of thing. So that sounds pretty weird, and a lot of people think that's quite strange. And it's delicious, but yeah, brain masala has to be the craziest.
Brain, makas. Like you had something's brain.
Yeah.
You had a horse, you had somebody's brain. What did you have, Hassan? Brain?
No, that's all fairly standard for us actually. Because kidneys is fairly standard.
You know when this, as the saying goes, damag nahi khao mera. Damag nahi khao mera.
That only eat of hers, which is quite tasty.
Thanks for admitting. At least there's one man here who admits to it.
I'd say in Pakistan, really everything's fairly normal for us.
You can eat anything, you say?
I could, yeah, absolutely.
Like what? Weirdest thing you've eaten?
In my whole life,
Yeah.
grasshoppers.
You did?
Yeah, Thailand grasshoppers.
Yeah,
They're
I've heard a lot of
crispy,
people
high
having
protein.
grasshoppers
It tastes
in
like
Thailand.
prawn, but you know what I wouldn't eat is prawn or lobster.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the reverse of a
Yeah,
normal
I know they look like
being's
insects
doing,
of the sea,
you know?
so I just stay away. You bring
I love
once
prawns.
I was in Karachi eating a lobster thermidor in the hotel, and
So how could you have a grasshopper?
it was just there.
Are you sure it wasn't a cockroach?
No, it was a grasshopper.
Okay,
There's a big difference between a
Or a lizard?
No, I would not do that. No. But
Or a snake?
a snake I could try. I mean, I'd be willing if you
Oh
brought
my
a snake here, I'd
God.
eat it. Yeah,
feel like that
with
has
some
more-
soy sauce, a little
Well, I feel like it has
You're
more meat
quite
on it than
a-
a grasshopper.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling there were roaches.
I don't want to think about it.
But
Okay, it was a grasshopper, let's be serious. Yes, it was green.
yeah, no, well, yeah, brownish. It was fried. Once it's fried, the color
It
changes.
had a sugar coating, like.
No,
it was marinated.
It was salty.
It was marinated.
I suppose so. It was rather tasty, but again, the meat was a little sweet, so almost like a prawn. But as I was saying,
But you don't have prawns, so
I
how
know.
do you know?
No, because I used to eat prawn. Now I don't eat prawns. And if a lobster's leg once touched my arm, a thermidor, I was eating it and I recoiled in horror. And then I realized it's just a big insect.
Right.
Like a crab. You look at a crab is the equivalent of a spider.
But really, really be careful. You live on this big agricultural land, you know. There'll be family members from the past, you know, they'll be coming to you
Yes.
for revenge. Grasshoppers, friends, and family, and cousins. They could be here.
I'll have a chat with them.
Watch out.
I'll do that for sure. For sure.
You know, and where you live, there's plenty of land around it.
Absolutely.
So they could be around, so watch out.
We'll be careful. We'll be careful. Luckily, we have these very large monitor lizards running around, so maybe they'll take care of them.
Oh, they're your guards.
Yeah, guards running around. We just saw one today.
Entertainment.
Fairly large.
So, Ryan, what was the weirdest thing you had? I've totally lost track with grasshopper.
At this point, I'd probably have to say prawn or lobster.
Really?
No, of course
After
not.
that,
Okay, all right.
No, jokes aside,
Right.
I would say either alligator or red ants.
You've had it?
Yeah, of course.
Are you serious?
About the alligator or the red ants?
Both.
Yeah, I mean, in the US, there just happened to be this restaurant which served alligator. I think they had them swimming around in a tank out back.
You're serious?
I'm completely serious.
You had it.
I had it.
How did it taste?
Honestly, like chicken.
Wow. All right. All right.
Standard Creole cuisine there, right? Cajun, alligator.
I don't know if Cajuns eat alligators on the regular.
New Orleans.
But, I mean, yeah, I guess it's a regional kind of thing.
Wow.
You know, my next question was going to be, and I'm totally going to skip that, because that was, what's the scariest thing you've ever done? So you've just narrated it. Grasshopper, red ants, and alligator, I don't know what all. And you want to have a snake
Scariest,
also.
It was just interesting to eat. Scariest, some fear is something else.
Yeah, and I feel I'm such a conservative person when it comes to eating because I'm almost a vegetarian. So you guys have tried so many things. Horse.
I remember actually when you mentioned
Grasshopper.
alligator, I've tried crocodile as well actually in Australia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I forgot
and
about
my
that.
next question again after that was going to be, what's your biggest secret? Secret. Right, so crocodile, right?
Yeah, and it tasted like chicken. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it tasted like chicken, sort of a bit rubbery.
Are you guys fooling
yeah,
me
yeah,
or something like that?
No, it was okay actually.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
Not that I'm going to make alligator a regular
And did you
part of my
think,
diet.
while eating that, did you think I'm having a crocodile? Oh, it's a crocodile.
I think because
have
crocodiles are native
visions?
to Australia, and so it was served in this restaurant, and so I thought, okay, well, I'll order some other things, but I'll order this as well, and so I tasted it, and I was pleasantly
It was on the
surprised.
menu?
Yeah, yep, and I was pleasantly surprised.
So
actually.
if I was to come to Australia, I mean, if I was to visit soon, which I don't think so, but would you recommend this, a crocodile as a meal to try?
I would say maybe start with something like, you know, Australians eat kangaroo.
Of course.
So maybe start with kangaroo. It's a bit more mainstream, and then you could branch out to crocodile.
It's like chicken
if
and
you want
poultry in Pakistan. Right. So you'd say that. So Ryan, what would you recommend to me if I was to come to the US now?
you were to-
Again, new recommendations.
In terms of places to visit?
No, eat.
Oh,
Sorry.
to eat.
We're talking about exotic food, right? Remember?
Yeah, I think he actually kind of hit the nail on the head by even mentioning Cajun food, because I think that's one of those rare, very unique traditions that we have in the US.
Right.
So it's a good mixture of spice and just different kinds of meats and vegetables. Mm-hmm. And that's mostly in the south.
Lorna, what do you recommend? In Scotland, what should I be trying?
Yeah, well, I've always say haggis. Haggis is the Scottish national dish, but Scotland has now become pretty famous for their deep fried Mars bars.
I'd like that. I'm going with Lorna.
I've never tried one, that's the only thing, so I can't guarantee it's
Right.
going to be really good, but yeah, that's what we've got famous for recently in the last few years, is deep frying our Mars bars. And other
Hassan,
sweet
something that I'm
items.
missing out in Pakistan? Something
Shola.
great? Sorry?
Shola.
What's that?
This thing that we make in our house.
Ah,
which we
the
love.
one
We
your
spoke about
mother
that earlier.
makes.
You need to come for that.
I
It
think
is
I'm
beautiful.
excited about
It is
that.
beautiful.
I think that's something I must try. Okay, guys, so we're going to do a rapid fire round now. And please take it seriously. Rapid means rapid. Not rabbit, rapid.
Not really either.
Not rabbit, rabbit. Okay, fine, be a rabbit. So, fine. So, we're going to have these quick questions and quick answers to that. And if you prolong your answer, I'm going to move on to the next question. So, that's a threat. So, your favorite meal in Pakistan?
Shola.
Yours?
Shola.
Yours?
Mutton kadai.
Wow. And you?
Golgappa.
I like that. Golgappa. I would go with Ryan for that, on that. So, what do you think about shalwar kameez? And you're wearing one?
Love it.
What do you think about shalwar kameez? You're
Airy
wearing
and
one too?
comfortable.
Comfy? Shalwar kameez.
Perfect in the summer.
Shalwar kameez?
I love the breeze.
You've given a lecture today on shalwar kameez, so I'm sure you love it. Right, so have you ever tried lassi?
Yes.
Have you?
Meaty
Of course.
lassi all the way.
Meaty, not namkeen. You know what lassi is?
I have made my own lassi before. and I love
Wow, you're a
Yeah.
total pro. Excellent. And Ryan, have you tried lassi or do you know what it is?
Yeah, I've had it in 3 different countries.
Wow, so I thought one of you was going to get stuck here, but none of you did. I'm disappointed. Well, okay, so the best thing about Pakistan, one word.
Nature.
Hassan, best thing about Pakistan.
Family.
Best thing about Pakistan, Tim.
it. Culture.
Ryan.
People.
Yes, he wins. What an answer. What an answer. So, okay, your least favorite person in the world, Lorna, come on, say it today. Rapid fire, don't think, you gotta say it. Your least favorite person, come on. Was it a high school friend? You can talk about her, she won't be watching the show, it's okay.
No, I would probably say Boris Johnson.
Right. And Hassan?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Donald Trump.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm a very diplomatic person anyway. Favorite street food in Pakistan, Lorna? Rapid fire, come on.
Jalebi.
Bhel puri.
Samosa chaat with all of the sauces.
That's nice. Yes, Ryan.
Golgappa?
I think coming in before today, Ryan had an idea we're going to be talking about cuisine, the national dress. So let's learn these 2-3 names and let's just throw the names. Yes, I know it. I'm going to win a gift hamper. Golgappa. Right. So, tea or coffee?
Tea.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Tea.
So it's a 2-2 situation here. Why do you like coffee? You're a Pakistani. Come on.
Tea has too many tannins in it. It sort of wipes my tongue out with the dryness. Coffee I love because of the smell, the depth of the taste of coffee, and I absolutely love
Wow, we have Master Chef here.
it. Tannins. It's all about tannins.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, Lorna, favorite person in Pakistan? Oh my God, was that even a question? Oh, LOL, rolling my eyes. Well, Hassan, favorite person in Pakistan?
I must reciprocate.
Okay, Tim, favorite person in Pakistan?
It's so hard to choose just one, but
no,
my
please, please, rapid.
best friend Mozam is sitting just over there actually.
Oh,
so-
lovely. Hi, he doesn't even know you talked about
No,
him.
exactly.
Good friend.
Great friend.
Ryan, your favorite person in 4 months in Pakistan? Don't tell me the Golgappe wala.
I mean, I am on good terms with him. But one of my very good friends who has helped me figure out and sort every sort of problem I've had in this country. She knows exactly.
It's
who
a
she is.
rapid fire, for God's sake. I mean, we don't need an essay here. We're not writing about my cat.
Okay, my good friend Mariam, who has helped me with so many
Good,
things.
good, good. Okay, fine. We heard the name. So, your dream, Lorna. What's your dream?
My dream to set up a Pilates studio. here in
Inshallah,
Lahore,
you will.
inshallah.
And I look forward to it. I want to join it.
Thank you.
Hassan, your dream.
To write the best song in the world.
Inshallah, you will. Your dream.
To have a house somewhere in Gilgit-Baltistan where I could wake up
lovely.
every morning and have my morning coffee or chai while looking
Chai,
out over the
please,
mountains.
Come on. Oh. And Ryan, your dream had to have Golgappas. More Golgappas.
Golgappa, back with him.
I would like to get my PhD
In Golgappa?
in Golgappa-ology. Thank you very much.
No, kind of serious note, I've taken it too far. So yes, what's your real dream?
To get a PhD in anthropology.
Excellent. Any regrets, Lorna?
No,
No? Sure?
I think so. I think so.
Hassan, any regrets?
We could have come to Pakistan earlier.
Ah, that's a nice one. Well, yes, Tim, any regrets?
No. I think life unfolds the way that it should.
Ryan, any regrets?
Too many.
No, I mean, I was going to talk about Golgappas, but this time I'm not saying anything. That why didn't you have more Golgappas? No.
That's one thing I'll regret for the months after I leave this country.
All right, I even forgot the next question. Yeah, so, okay, Lorna, if you were to wake up as another person in the morning and you'd be, could be male, female, anybody, anything, I mean.
Any person.
You want to be Brad Pitt?
No, not Brad Pitt. I really don't know.
You want to be...
You have to answer.
I know, I'm trying to think. I've never thought of that one.
All right, I'll come back to you.
Yeah,
You tell me.
thank
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
What? What? You know how old she is?
I don't care. She's powerful. I'd get in that and then I'd see
Wow.
about that family.
Well,
and
I say good
clean up
choice.
house.
Good choice.
That's a good one.
Like now you can think he's given
Yeah,
some
he's given some
interesting
direction.
answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still stuck.
Lorna, I want to come back to it. Don't think I'm leaving you on that. So keep thinking. Yes, Steve.
A richer but younger version of myself.
So you want to be yourself, but richer and younger.
I'd like to do it all
I
over
mean,
again,
isn't
but
that
with more
what
money.
everybody wants?
Yep.
Yes, Ryan, not the Golgappe wala. Please something else.
You know, like on a serious note, I did think about saying Golgappa.
Yeah.
But I'm actually,
You wanted to wake up as a Golgappa?
Of course.
Oh,
I love them
God.
so much. How could I not want
That's
to be
true
one?
love.
No, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a very serious note, I'm happy in my own kapre. So
Oh, he's learned that. In Urdu, in my own kapre. In my own skin?
In my own skin as well.
Yes. Excellent answer. Excellent. Yes, Lauren, I'm not leaving you on that, remember?
I'm going to steal his answer as well.
Okay, you're such a
Combination of
cheater,
both.
Lorna. You're
Combination
such
of
a
both
cheater.
answers there.
I don't think you can beat Queen Elizabeth
No.
anyway.
Okay, you got to complete the sentence. Life currently is
Relaxed.
good. Hassan? Life currently is?
Bliss.
Life currently is Tim?
Unexpected, but okay.
All right. It's not great, is it?
Just the world
You said
nowadays.
okay.
Yeah, but
The
no, it's-
pandemic, I think it's pulled all of us down a bit.
Yeah.
it's
But
still-
I'm okay. We're okay.
Ryan, life currently is?
A little sweaty.
Yes, I would agree. Yes, weather's changing. But it's not so bad as it is every year. Well, for us Pakistanis, it's great right now, right? So, again, complete the sentence, please, Lorna. Eid to me is?
About family.
Hassan, Eid to me is?
About family.
Eid to me is Tim?
Straight from the heart.
Eid to me is?
Good food, sorry.
Okay, say Golgappa, fine. I'll take that answer. Again, Eid to me is Golgappa.
I'm gonna stick with good food. I don't want to overplay the Golgappa card.
Yeah, I know. I know it's getting too much, right? But do you know what a rickshaw is?
Of course I know what a rickshaw
Well,
is.
what
I've
is
driven
it?
a rickshaw.
Really? Okay, but when you, I'm sure you must have seen it. A tuk-tuk in Thailand. Have you been to Thailand?
I have. I also spent about half my adult life in India, so
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I remember that about you. So you're very familiar with the rickshaw.
I'm.
Isn't it a
overly
fun
familiar.
ride? I mean,
It's a
about
fun
this
ride.
part
It's-
of the
it's open
world.
air,
it's-
air conditioning, yeah.
Yeah. So then might as well buy a luxury car if it's an air conditioner.
I would honestly love to own a rickshaw, though.
It's actually fun. It's really fascinating.
I'm thinking that might be like when you asked me about my dream. I think my dream is now to drive a rickshaw.
One of those
Wow.
very colourful ones.
You know,
like that.
in the inner city Lahore, I mean,
Yeah.
that's your commute. That's how you commute there. So it's actually a fun ride. That's a big part of our culture. Okay, again, complete the sentence, please. Pakistani weddings are?
Extravagant.
Hassan?
Extinct.
Wow. Big. Big.
Ryan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't been to one yet.
You're totally failing this test then. Well, no. Pakistani weddings are actually, I'm sure you've seen some pictures and videos.
Yeah,
They're like a big deal. I mean, getting married in Pakistan is a big deal, which is a big part of our culture, but it's just that we're just trying to tell everyone to downplay and underplay this a little bit for the time being. No problem. We'll all have big weddings later. No problem if your wedding is taking place right now in these times. Just try to tone it down for the sake of health. Well, so describe yourself in 3 words, please. 3 words. Come on, whatever comes to your mind.
Adventurous,
Yes. 2.
shy sometimes. A third word, caring.
Caring. Well, Hassan, 3 words. Describing yourself, please.
Say, passionate, caring, and fearless.
Whoa.
So I was
Tim?
going to say passionate, independent, and private.
Ryan. 3 words. Describe yourself.
Ryan Joseph Farrick.
And
And I think everybody else stole the words that I wanted to use.
I know, you know what the worst part about being asked last is?
All the good options are already taken.
They're all taken. I don't blame him. So, Lorna, this is not going to be a rapid fire question, but you're most dramatic when what? In what situation? Or do you ever not get dramatic?
Probably quite dramatic all of the time. Most dramatic when stressed, I think.
Right, I think most of us are.
Yeah.
Hassan?
I think I'm most dramatic when I open my eyes and wake up. And then for the rest of the day. Because once you're passionate about everything in your life,
Yes. True.
you
So,
can't be a
Tim,
drama queen.
Are you dramatic at all?
When I'm frustrated by something, I can spin a story or I can tell a story about something that frustrated me, and I could write a book.
Oh, so that's a good venting method.
Yes, it is. It's gotten me into trouble in the past, but
it's
dramatic.
excellent. At least
Yeah.
your energy is being, invested into something positive. You're writing.
Hope so.
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
So, Ryan, are you dramatic at all?
At first, I wasn't sure what to say, and then I realized when I am sick, I am the biggest drama queen in the world.
So, well, you see, you guys, all of you are well traveled. You've traveled well enough to say you know enough of East, you know enough of West. Obviously, the three of you are from the West, and you know enough of East now to say something, or you could write about it, even if a little bit. Hassan, you've traveled a lot to the West. You've lived in the Middle East also, so again, you're well traveled. But you bring out these experiences on social media. Now, social media is a big part of our lives. Like the phone is a big part of our lives. Technology is a big part of our lives. But it becoming, by it I'm referring to the social media, it becoming a big part of our lives also takes a toll on our lives at times. What do you think about that?
Wow. I think social media nowadays is full of noise. When I say noise, I mean if someone puts an interesting post up and you look for the engagement, there's actually no engagement. What you see are fire emojis, hearts, smiley faces, claps. If someone with a blue tick comes and says something, they'll get a lot of likes. What's the nature of that? There is none. It's all a perception you have of what's socially acceptable, number of followers and things like that. What I go for in social media, and this is where I'm very proud to say, I give engagement. I'm not looking for 1 million followers, but yeah, if I'm following someone, I guarantee that person's getting good engagement. Now, when you start seeing the engagement on social media, that's when things matter. Influencers and all those people in the wild, you can pay influencers literally to sell you a can of cyanide. And they'll do it. This happened in the past.
God.
There was this can. These people played a prank. They had a tin of soda, and on it was written cyanide and arsenic, and they paid a social media influencer to sell it, and they did it. So what's the value of that? I find the value in the people I engage with, in the relationships I form. It's more not about the number of followers I have, but the quality of follower I have. That's far more important to me. So while important, it must be handled with a bit of care. It's a concept of entropy I apply to social media and the noise around it. If there's so much noise in an account, there's no point. Why would you engage with such a person? That person's not engaging with you either. They're just looking for likes or followers or things. So you really have to be discerning in the social media world, and thankfully I'm starting to do that now, and it's paying off in my social media activities.
Yeah, it takes a toll on your mental health.
But for those that let that happen to them, I've seen a lot of posts of people who say, nobody likes my post anymore, I'm unfollowing you. Nobody owes you a single like, buddy.
Yeah.
No one does that. So get that out of your head, get out of your entitled sense of whatever propriety you think you live in.
Pride.
Exactly. And come into the real world where no one really cares.
No one cares.
And then proceed, and then things become better.
No, it's actually an ego polishing strategy also, when you just put up a picture on social media, what is it? What's the purpose? What's the objective? We gotta grow out of it. And again, like I'm constantly re-emphasizing on the fact that this pandemic has taught us so much that all of this is irrelevant. Grow out of it and grow up. Grow up sounds harsh.
Precisely.
Grow out of it.
This pandemic, Hina, has really had an impact, and I've been seeing this. When the first wave happened, you saw there was some engagement online. Now it's actually petered out. People aren't engaging anymore, and that's impacting people who are posting. So if you really want to annoy someone on Instagram, just don't engage, don't do anything.
Yeah,
and people
just
will
learn
go
not
nuts.
to care.
And I'm seeing, like, for example, someone like DJ Khalid, okay? He is a very popular producer. He's just got a #1 album out. 6 months ago, a like on his post was in the tens of thousands. It's now petered down to a few thousand. That means people, and not DJ Khalid, because he's active. People are getting tired of social media. They're seeing it for what it is. So go for quality rather than quantity.
I wish quality was the focus or the priority.
It'll come.
Well, I'd really like to thank you all for joining in today, and Eid Mubarak again. Best wishes for the future, and let's all hope and pray that together we can beat the pandemic, but we got to come together for that. We got to follow the SOPs. Please, mask पहनिए, बड़ी बड़ी गैदरिंग्स में ना जाइए, लोगों से गले ना मिलिए, एक दूसरे से फासला रखें. प्लीज़, सबसे ज़रूरी तो ये है कि मास्क पहनिए और अगर हो सके तो वैक्सीनेट ज़रूर करवाएं अपने आप को, अपने लिए और अपनी आने वाली जनरेशन्स के लिए, अपने बुज़ुर्गों के लिए, सबके लिए, पूरी दुनिया के लिए. इसको हमने साथ ही बीट करना है. ऐसे नहीं ये मामला हल हो सकता. ये कोई आसान बात नहीं है, पर हो सकता है अगर आप चाहें और अगर हम चाहें, यानी मिलकर. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ryan. All the best. And I wish you great adventures and tours and travel, in future, and hope to see you again very soon on this channel, Discover Pakistan. And let's all, actually discover more of Pakistan, because there's so much to discover. This transmission is going to continue, but all my guests are going to, be leaving now, and some new guests are going to be joining in this transmission. Who are they? Where are they from? Like I said again, I'm not going to get into the traditional questions today because it's Eid. You will be finding out much more about them, but right after this short break. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Eid in Pakistan. A very exciting time for Muslims in Pakistan, not just in Pakistan, in fact all over the world. A very exciting time for the Muslim community all over the world. मैं आज बहुत खुश हूँ because in today's show, the transmission that's been going on, first we had some very interesting guests who are tourists, who are tourists in Pakistan. Some of them are living in Pakistan. But now in this particular segment, I will be interviewing students in Pakistan who are not Pakistanis, in fact have come to Pakistan, chose Pakistan as a destination where they would get their degrees, where they'll be studying. And another interesting fact, one of them is here on a scholarship. A very bright person from Sri Lanka. In fact, all of them are super bright people from all over the world. They've chosen Pakistan, they're here to study, and we are so proud of it. So without any further delay again, I will be introducing to you the students today studying in Pakistan in Eid, in our specific transmission called Eid in Pakistan. They're here right now, they're celebrating Eid here, right here with us on Discover Pakistan. So I have Azir Ahmed here. He's from Sri Lanka, the one I mentioned, who's on a scholarship here. Assalamu alaikum, Azir.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
And then I have Bashar, he's from Syria. Hi and Assalamu alaikum, Bashar. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to you.
And on the other side, I have Asil. Asil's from Yemen.
Yeah.
And we can see he's in his cultural attire. What is it about? Asil will be telling us later. And another guest, another student from Yemen, it's Abdul Ilah. It took me forever to pronounce your name, but yes, I've got it right now. Eid Mubarak.
Yes.
Well, thank you all for joining in. So, how does it feel being away from family right now?
Actually, for me, I feel bad without my family. It's Eid. Family without Eid, it's not. So actually, I told you before, my friend, I consider them like a family. So we're sharing everything together. We're sharing food, we can going outside, going everywhere. So I feel like a family. So some people, they said, okay, family with Eid, it's good. We're relatives or that's...
Bashar, but how did you decide? When and how did you decide that Pakistan is the place where you will come and get a college degree from?
And 2018, I was in Saudi Arabia. I'm
Right.
living in Saudi Arabia. So I decided to go in Syria to register university there. So my friend, he called me. He said, if you want to come to Pakistan, I think it's very cheap, more than in Syria. So it's very good for you if you want. You want to doctor pharmacy, it's a very good department here in Pakistan. So I
So
said,
you're getting a degree in pharmacy?
yes.
Right.
So and then I decided, I was talking with my family. So we decided and we take the right decision later. So I said, okay, no problem. I will go to Pakistan. I will try new different, you can say a new adventure.
Are you happy and are you enjoying this adventure?
Yes, actually, yes.
Right. And what about you, Azir? You're here on a scholarship.
Yes.
You must be very bright.
Yes.
You are.
I think.
So how did it happen? I'm sure you are bright, so you are here on a scholarship.
Yeah.
So how did it happen?
After my advanced level, I applied for my higher education ministry. They are calling scholarship from Pakistan Technical Assistant Program. So I applied, and after so many interviews, I selected to here for Punjab University for Doctor of Pharmacy. Especially, I want to get the experience and knowledge about pharmaceutical industrial knowledge, because it is we are now developing in pharmaceutical industry in my country. So it is very important to get degree from here.
So you will get the degree, go back to your country and serve your nation.
Yes, of course.
And are you happy here, living here? I'm sure. You see, when you come from different parts of the world to a different place altogether, there's a big cultural difference.
Yes.
So how are you adjusting to that?
It's a Muslim country.
Yes,
I am
that's what's common between
yeah,
us.
it's a Muslim. So I'm very familiar with these cultures.
Right.
My country is it's a multicultural country. There is Buddhists, there is Tamils, there is Muslims, there is Christianity. There is diversity in cultures. But in Pakistan, it's a unique, the Islamic culture, Islamic diversity. In Lahore, there is architectures, museum, some
With a cultural hub.
cultural hub, of
Yes.
course. So here I enjoy the Islamic culture. I easily adopt this culture, food, especially food items in Lahore, surrounded area.
What do you like the most to eat here?
Here, of course, biryani.
Biryani. You too?
Yes.
Right. So Asil, how did you come to Pakistan, coming from Yemen?
In my country, I got a high marks in my country.
Very good. So
Yes,
you're very bright too.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Good.
And my country gave me admission in Pakistan in Punjab University scholarship.
Very good.
Half scholarship, not full.
You're also on scholarship.
Yeah, half.
Excellent. Half. Half. But
Just
that's good.
it, free, only.
Very good.
And I apply in the page in my country. And
I see you dressed up in your traditional attire.
my culture.
Yes, the clothing
Yes,
that you're
this is-
wearing.
this is my
Can you
culture.
tell us about it? I mean, what is this?
This is my culture of Yemen. This is Jambia. The name is
Jambia.
Yeah, Jambia.
Right.
Yes, and this taup. This is taup, and this shell. Almost we wear it in Eid. Everyone.
You wear
it,
this
yes,
on Eid in
yes,
Yemen?
Yes.
Right.
And in the wedding, the party, like this. And use it this in sometimes dancing.
For dancing?
Yeah.
Abdulillah, you tell me, how come you're not dressed up like that today? You're from Yemen also.
Yes, I am from Yemen, but I have been for a long time out of Yemen, so I'm not fully in the Yemeni culture. And as he said, this dress, we wear it in special days, every special days.
But do you ever wear this outfit?
For me, never.
No, you
Yes.
don't. I think you seem to be very well adjusted to it. He's not really culturally that, he hasn't blended in so much with the Yemeni
don't
culture, if
mind,
I'm not wrong.
No, I don't mind wearing it, but
But you
planning to.
you prefer the more comfortable clothing, I'd rather say that.
Yeah.
Well, so I would like to know that what do you all do for fun when you're here together? Yes, you go to college, you are loving the culture here, you're loving the people here. But what do you all do for fun here? What are your activities like?
Actually, I love football. So we playing football every time.
You do, all
Yes.
of you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's why. And sometimes, I told you, sometimes if we feel boring, we will cooking.
You
Yes.
do cook. And
Yes.
what do you cook when you get together?
Everything, everything.
Everything like what? Just name a few
We're
things.
trying to cooking biryani. Yes.
I see biryani is a common factor between you all.
Yes.
It brings you all together. Is that right?
And also my friends yesterday, they cooked the karahi.
Right.
Yes. So sometimes I told you, football, sometimes studying, going out. If you know Bahriya town, going in Bahriya town, to visit the Eiffel Tower and
Very
taking
good.
picture there. Sometimes
We also have an Eiffel Tower, yes. Excellent.
So we dancing sometime there.
You do?
Yes.
Wow, what fun.
Yes.
So how do people react when you tell them, oh, we're from Yemen, we're from Sri Lanka, I'm from Syria. So how do the people here react to that? Are they friendly? Have you observed, are they friendly towards you?
Yeah, they sometimes they are they react. Okay. First question, they said, you are Muslim or Christian? And this is the first question.
Yeah.
I said, what did you see? He said, I don't know. I told him, yes, I am Muslim. I am Muslim. So they said, how did you come back? How did you come to here in Pakistan? And
Naturally, they want to know
yes,
why.
Yeah. So I told him, and they are so excited to learn Arabic. He said, oh, you are from Arabic country. Please teach me Arabic words or something. Yes. So they are so excited when they see Arabic people from
So
Arabic
have you
countries.
noticed that people are friendly here? And have you been to any other city?
Yes.
I mean, you live in Lahore now, you're studying here, you go to college here.
Yeah.
Which other cities have you gone to?
A part of this Lahore, yeah.
Yes,
I went to Islamabad.
you did.
Yeah. People came to know we are foreigners. They are coming to very close, the friendship, friendly.
Right.
Yeah, I really like here in Pakistani, the hospitality. Hospitality is a very interesting thing. When I introduce, they are helping more than Pakistanis.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's so
going
good.
bazaar, street food, tasting everything, just roaming everywhere.
Do you feel the same thing?
All the people in Pakistan, we help us and in study and everything. If I need some help or something, just I tell anyone from Pakistan, my friend, and he help.
So what about other people at college, at the university? How do they react towards you? Are they friendly?
First of all, because I'm the first foreigner in my department, they were shocked and they were telling me why you are here. So.
But they've been generally nice to you.
Yes, of course.
Right.
They are very friendly and I've been surprised for that.
Do you think when you go back you're going to miss Pakistan?
Of course, yes.
All of you?
Yes, we will miss biryani.
You will miss biryani. Well, I must say it's a proud moment for me as a Pakistani sitting here interviewing people, students, in fact, bright people from the world who have come to Pakistan, have chosen Pakistan as a destination where they're going to get their college degrees. Some are into pharmaceuticals, some are into pharmacy. They're trying to get into innovative sectors while studying in Pakistan, and then they're going to go back to their respective countries and serve them there. I think that's a real proud moment for all of us Pakistanis and the Pakistani education sector specifically. So on that note, I'm going to go on another break. Another student's going to join us in very, very shortly. Keep on watching Eid in Pakistan. Welcome back, Eid in Pakistan, and we have different students, by different I mean from different countries who are here in Pakistan studying here, and another student has just joined into this conversation, into Eid in Pakistan. We have Ahmed from Somalia. Hi Ahmed, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, thank you.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid
Are you
Mubarak.
missing family?
Of course, why not?
But I believe they're your family, you know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what made you come to Pakistan?
My brother was here before me. So,
Studying here?
Yeah. Actually, and then when I completed my high school, then he said to me, coming to Pakistan is very good for you, right? And then I started thinking about coming Pakistan, but you know, I talked to my family, and I say I want to go Pakistan with my higher education, and they told me that you know, every country has a negative side, right? So, and then they say we will discuss that later, and then they it's like they are rethinking that for sending me to another country, right? Not Pakistan. But I say to them directly, I want to go Pakistan, because you know.
Your brother had told you good things about Pakistan.
Good Pakistan. My brother told me that.
So you didn't know anyone here when you came here, or did you?
Yeah, I know my brother, but I don't know.
No, apart from your brother, you had no friends.
In here in Pakistan?
Yes.
I have my brother,
But just brother as a friend,
that's
nobody else.
No, nobody
So these are your friends now, I believe.
Right
That's
now, these
your
are my
here.
family, right? And
So
you also-
Pakistanis are your family
Yeah,
now.
of course.
Excellent. So you're going to create a new family here and
Yeah.
then go back with good memories.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah.
So do you think the people of Pakistan are friendly?
Yeah, of course. They are very friendly. They are. The first question they will ask you, "Tu Musalmano?"
Oh, you can talk in Urdu.
Yeah. Also, no, a little bit, but.
So I believe all of you are learning some Urdu also.
Thoda, thoda.
Thoda, thoda. What can you say in Urdu? Thoda, thoda and something else too? Yeah, thoda or.
I have some word, not a lot.
Right.
Little.
Can you speak in some Urdu?
No.
No.
Never.
Not at all.
No.
You aren't even trying.
No, it's not because I'm not trying. I'm still here new. I just came a few months ago.
Oh, it's been a few months.
Yeah.
So you'll get there eventually.
I have to.
Yes, inshallah.
When you know the country language, you know its secrets.
Yes. And what about you?
This is my third year in Pakistan. So
You know a lot.
I know a lot, but I can't make a sentence.
But you can understand, can you?
Yeah.
Can you make out
Sometimes.
what people are talking about?
Yes, yeah, just basic words. This is the best. I think this is the important.
So
yeah.
3 years, Pakistan must be second home to you now.
Actually, I'm just focused on my study.
Very good.
Yes, so that's why I want to learn. It's very easy language. So Urdu language, they use some words Arabic.
Yes, of course.
So that's why it's easy for us. We can speak with anyone Urdu. But sometimes he said, "Aapka kya?
Right.
Kya karo?" or something like this. Yes.
So language, has it been a problem when you moved to Pakistan? I mean, just going on the street, talking to the shopkeeper, to the taxi driver, to other people, has that been a problem? Communicating, I mean.
Yes.
But you've overcome that, have you?
Yes.
For me, yeah, it is still a problem.
But you see, the good thing is in Pakistan, even the common man understands basic English.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
little
at
bit.
least get the point across.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of them they live before in Arabic countries.
Yes.
So when I see that, I will happy.
You're very happy.
Yes, this is make me comfortable.
So Ahmed, they all talked about biryani here as being their personal favorite dish in Pakistan. Is it the same case for you?
Yes, of course. Same case, biryani.
Tell me, is there anything else that you guys like other than biryani?
Karahi,
Karahi.
dal mash, dal channe.
Oh, you know a lot.
Yeah, I know a lot of this.
Dal chawal bhi hai.
Dal chawal.
You speak a lot of Urdu also.
Also.
I think for him it's the easiest living in Pakistan. He knows a lot of
I'm almost living here for 4 years. This is my last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no wonder.
Uh-huh.
So tell me about Somalia. If one was to come to Somalia, what do you eat there? What's the most fun thing to eat there?
Oh, we eat, almost with banana. Everything with
Everything,
banana.
that's-
Everything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner
Really?
with banana. I tell you one history. You know that we have a canteen in our hostel, right? And
Yes.
you know the area of the university.
Yes.
So I ordered biryani and also with banana. And I
You did? That must
and
be
I-
fun. I mean,
yeah,
why not?
Yeah, why not?
I was surprised.
Why not?
Yeah. I eat starting, biryani with banana.
Yes.
So the people look at me and then they say,
What is that?
Ye kya kar rahe ho uska? Ye
And
kya hai?
then?
And then they will tell you ye kya hai? And I told them the history of in Somali eating biryani with
With banana.
eating banana with every meal.
Did you try that?
No.
Yeah.
The combo.
But one guy tried, Pakistani guy tried that. He's my class fellow. He tried that, and he is also enjoying that. To eating biryani eating banana with everything. He's also trying that. Yeah.
And you liked it?
Yeah.
I mean, he liked it.
And also he liked it. He
Right.
liked it, yeah.
Right.
And you should try also.
I should try also.
Yeah, actually, you should try.
I should try them. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that I'm not familiar
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
food,
yeah.
so why not? I mean, it might be nice.
Tell me about the traditional food in Somalia. Dala balash.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Dala bilash is something very simple, you know.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
The name is funny, but you know that.
Well, biryani may sound funny to him.
No,
You know-
biryani, it's easy.
you know-
Biryani is not
Biryani.
like
It's like
Yes.
also we eat rice a lot.
Rice.
Yeah. So the bilash is like that. You know, it's like to be vegetarian in one day. You know, means you are eating vegetarian like different, you know, onion, tomato, potato, without any chicken or any meal.
Right.
With rice. So that's what we call it that the bilash means
Right.
something with nothing.
So what about Syrian food? What's so exciting about Syrian food? I mean, what one must try when it
Actually,
comes to Syrian cuisine?
There's so many food in Syria. So many. So I can't explain
No,
that.
just come up with one thing. Like, what is it that one
the name?
should try? Yeah.
The name. Okay, we have, salad, fattoush.
Fatoush is,
You know
yeah, we're
fatoush.
very, very familiar with
We
it.
have another like a tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh, of course, we're
Yes, you
familiar.
know it. And the food side of the food, you can say shakriya ورز. Shakriya ورز. This is the name.
Right.
I don't know how to explain the
Or is
English.
it meat-based?
Not it is meat. You can say it's yogurt.
Oh.
Okay, yogurt with the rice.
Right.
And you can put meat or chicken, whatever one you want.
That's nice.
Yes.
And what about Yemen? The
We
food
have-
there.
We have fahsa. Yes, the name is. the food.
Okay, what is it
Fahsa.
like?
Beef with
Somebody calls.
huh.
It's got a lot of protein.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Pakistan, it's been like, for you it's been a few months, for you it's been a couple of years, so has it been for the rest of you. What memories are you taking back? What is it that you'll remember most about Pakistan?
What Pakistan?
Yes,
The people.
the people.
Yes, first.
The
They are very
generosity.
hospitality.
The generosity of the people of Pakistan. They are welcoming you every time, no matter what your problem is. They are very helpful people in Pakistan. What I can say?
Abdulillah, what
Speechless.
about you? It's been a few months. I know it's too early to say. However, what are you thinking?
The same as they say. I see that people here are nice and friendly and very welcoming, and it's really surprising me. And
Well, it's so good to hear
Generosity.
that as a Pakistani.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best wishes for your future. And I hope when you go back, you take all of these great memories with you and do visit Pakistan again,
Always,
yeah,
always.
sure.
right?
Uh-huh.
And do tell
This guy
your
also, he told me history. He is trying to marry here.
really. Okay, now before I was about to wind up the show.
Yeah.
Ahmed has revealed some secrets here. I hope your family is not watching.
Yeah. I told him that I will tell them, but he say
Right, so I don't think you're going
we
back
had a
then.
deal, but I broke the deal right now.
I don't
This
think
is in
you're
the
going
future,
back.
no.
Bashar's staying back. Or whoever it is going with you. Well, guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you all. And I, again, truly, sincerely wish you all the best. Because you have come to our country and we want you to consider it as family again, as a second home. And it's so good to see the smiles on your faces. Looks like you're happy here. Thank you again, and Eid Mubarak once again.
Eid Mubarak.
मैं आपसे इजाज़त लूँगी. ट्रांसमिशन हमारी जारी रहेगी. पाकिस्तान में ईद जारी है. ईद इन पाकिस्तान की ट्रांसमिशन आप देख रहे हैं. फिर जाते जाते एक बात फिर बोलूँगी. Please do follow SOPs during this critical time, during this pandemic. Do celebrate Eid with your loved ones, with your near and dear ones, but please avoid huge crowds. Avoid embracing people at the moment. Keep your social distance intact. Do wear a mask. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.